All right, hi Fit family. My name is Wendy McCormick. I'm coming to you from the Jamie Platts Family YMCA. Today I'm going to bring you a 45-minute barre class, and there's a number of things that we're going to accomplish today. But before you get started, please make sure that everything that we're going to do is safe for you and you've got clearance from your physician to be exercising. A couple other things to keep in mind. This is optionally a barefoot class. So depending on what you have for flooring in your exercise space, you may be most comfortable in bare feet. Specifically, if you are working on carpet. If you're working on linoleum or hardwood, I would recommend a sock that has little grippies on it or barefoot, but you alternately can use a comfortable running shoe that doesn't offer too much support so that you can actually feel the work from your feet and you're challenging yourself with balance. Additional equipment that we will want to use today, I've got a bender ball with me today, as well as a light set of dumbbells and a mat for later on. If you don't have a bender ball, not a problem. You can use a bath towel that's rolled up, a yoga bolster, or a throw cushion that you're not currently beating your child with. I'm kidding, I'm kidding. A throw cushion that is currently not in use. All right, friends. So we're going to get going straight away. Additionally, today's theme is balance. So throughout the 45 minutes, if there's one thing to take your focus to, it's on balance. All right, you ready to move? Let's do it. Cue the music, maestro. All right, here we go. So let's start really simple through our movement pattern. Comfortable distance with the hips, and let's just move into a squat. Here we go. Hands can move comfortably. Don't forget to smile, because everything feels better with a smile. All right. Connect to breath. That's it. Comfortable range of motion through your squat. Let's add a little more intensity with our arms. Big. If it feels comfortable for you to go lower into your squat, always an option that you can put out there. All right, team, 4 more. 3, get riled up. We've got that fire. Let's bring one knee up, down, and up. Doesn't matter if it's your right or left. At the end of the day, we're moving, getting that blood circulating, creating some endorphins, that we are winning. 4 more. 3. Are you ready? We're going to step back into lunge. We'll place the hands on the hips. That's the way. Abdominal muscles tight. Relax the shoulders. Good. Let's move the arms. Reach and out. There we go. So what do you feel in your body right now? Knees are happy? How's the balance? That's our theme for today. Should feel those feet working too. Let's stay on one side. Nice and tall. Side view. We're stacking ankle over knee. Knee over ankle. Yes. I know. Nice and tall here. And reach and pull. Keep moving. So if you feel wobbly in your balance, take your feet just slightly wider than hip distance apart. Lovely. 4 to go to change sides. 3. 2. All right, other foot. Start with hands on hips. Find balance. Do you remember Pee-wee's Playhouse? They used to have a word of the day and then everybody would scream, holler, and dance around. Well, every time I say balance, word of the day, you can make a noise, or maybe you want to drop in and do a burpee. I'm kidding. Here we go. 4 left. 3, 2. Bring the feet back together. Into squat and lift. All right, friends, we're going to move laterally. That means side to side. Step to right. Step left. So working with a transfer of balance, meaning we're moving the body right to left. What do you feel? How about in the feet? How about in the knees? The be there for balance. Ah, word of the day. Ah! Again, 4. We're gonna hold it just to that side. Here you go. Step out and in. I'm going to make this a little more exciting by turning it into a lateral lunge. So the stationary leg, you're going to stay straight at the knee. Other side, I'm going to bend. I'm going to add some dramatic arms. So for those of you that have never done barre before, it's a fusion style class that is based on ballet. You're like, what? I'm out. No! Don't worry, we're not going to use any ballet terms. 2 more. Beautiful. Now add balance. Lift. We also add in yoga, Pilates, and basic fitness components. 2 more. Can we switch sides? Start with your lateral squat, going the other way. If you're feeling good, open that up to lateral lunge. Nice. Comfortable through the movement pattern. Add the drama of the arms. This is good drama. Woo! Lengthening the body. Warming up all the parts, creating blood flow, increase circulation. Option, add that leg lift. Balance. Woo! Anybody breathing heavy yet? 4 more. 3, 2, and 1. Back into squat in the center. All right, next movement, curtsy. We'll caution you if you have knee or hip concerns with the curtsy, but I'll give you options, don't worry. So step behind, step behind. Keep the chest up nice and high in our curtsy. Draw the shoulders down. And we're gonna add some drama again. Just that beautiful scoop. Keep breathing. Okay, so this, as you're moving through, is like, oh, something doesn't feel right. Try right here, right? So we're making it into a single leg squat without dragging the foot behind. So find your happy place through your body. So good. 4 more. 3, 2, open the feet wide. There we are. Into a plie. Pull the shoulders back. Let's bring the arms forward. Yes. Opening the chest. Okay, stretching the inner thighs. As you lift up, squeeze your glutes. And a light lift of the pelvic floor muscles. 4 more. 3, we're almost ready to move on to our warm-up on the floor. Let's step the feet together. Join me in, or join with me here. There we go. Hip hinge. Fold forward. Rise up. Fold forward, and I'll give you the side view here. Feet connect to the earth. Standing vertically. Beautiful. All right. We're going to attempt to put the hands down on the floor. I'm going to go out this way again so you can see. So we're going to come down, touch, tap, tap, and then stand up. How that option with the knees floating. Here's another push-up option, just on one leg. Sit back. Okay, we have one more push-up, team. Work for it. Down dog. Hold it there. Now if you're comfortable, we're going to attempt to touch your shin or your knee for 4. If you feel a little wobbly here, just leave the hands on the floor. Last one. Walk yourself, feet to hands, hands to feet, hands on the knees. Take your time. Roll up. All right. We're going to move in to the body of our class. This is where things get exciting. So go ahead, grab some water. We want to stay hydrated. Just here off to the side, I have a stationary bike. It's going to be my bar for today. For the exercises where I want a little bit more help with stabilization. So if you have a kitchen chair, countertop, maybe even the back of your couch, depending on how your room is set up, you may want to have a little bit of help with balance. All right, we're going to get right into our first section, our squat series. No dumbbells just yet. We may bring them up into the next set. So comfortable spot there. We did this in the warm-up. So knees, hips, and ankles are prepared and ready for the energy that we're going to squat through. Down, and I love lifting those arms up. If you feel like it's too much, right arm, left arm, or no arms at all. What are you feeling? How about some power? 4, woo, 3, 2. Okay, team. We're going to find a little slower range. 1, 2, and up. Connect the feet with the earth. Side view. Hips are going back. Down. And up. Beautiful. Don't care how low you go. Should feel comfortable for you. Last one. Now we're going to find mid-range of motion. Find the middle of your zone. So we're in a semi-squat. We're going to lift and lower. Not a pulse, because we're going slow, right? But it's a small range of motion. And if you will, can you tighten up the bum muscles as you push up? I'm going to extend my arms out for a little bit of arm work. Pull back. Keep breathing. Yeah, love it. Core muscles active. Be so gentle through the low back. Great. 4 more. 3. Our pulse is coming. 2. 1. Hold the arms. Lift. Lift. So this is smaller range of motion. Little quicker tempo. Hands can be anywhere that you feel secure in. Start to feel that? That tension is building. Woo! Lovely. 4 more. 3, 2, and hold it in your lowest position, neutral spine. We're going to keep those arms going. Legs are isometric, meaning they are locked in place. And the movement through the shoulders is going to take some of our attention away from the discomfort in the legs. Keep breathing. Come on. Hey-ya! Work with it. 4 more. 3, 2, 1. And take a half step out. Shift. Side to side. Taking some of that pressure out. Lovely. For 4. It's just a small movement. 3, 2. Beautiful. Coming together. Breath in. Lovely. March. Now this time, we're going to do that same squat, but from reveille. That means we're going to work on our toes. Heels are lifted. You may need to stop it before I do, and that's okay. So I'm going to help myself out by using the handles of my bike. You may need to use a wall, a table, a chair, something where your hands can lightly rest. Lift up onto the tiptoes. Squat. Now, a couple things you're going to notice about the action here. My knees are kind of driving forward a little bit, Okay, then we're gonna slow down our tempo. Do you remember from the previous one? Down for 2. 1, 2, up. Slower. It's a little harder, right? Are you getting a little shaky? Maybe in the feet, maybe in the legs. But posture still looks excellent. Come on, down, down. Woo! I know you want to move faster. Hang on, we're almost there. Last one, slow. Find mid-range of motion. Mid-range. What does that mean again? Not all the way up, not all the way down. Put your feet down if you need to. No problem, gang. Woo! Can you do it? For 4 more. 3. Pulses are on deck. 2. Show me what you got. Let's go. Lift, lift. Wowza! Push up for 8, 7, 4, 2, and isometric. Hold. Good. Can you do it without touching? Is something shaking? Can you sink a little lower and still hold? Careful low back. Remember, neutral spine. Ah! For 4, 3, I almost failed. 2, we're going to step right foot, left foot back. Put the heel down. There's our shift. It's called recovery. Active recovery. There's still motion, but we're stepping out of the movement that we were previously in. That's amazing. Deep breath. Okay. Lateral lunge. We did this in the warm-up, right? I was strategic in the warm-up. I wanted to preview things that we were going to do in the body of the class. So lateral lunge, staying to the side. Lovely. Now if you like, dumbbell. Just 1 or 2. Keep going with that lateral lunge. So I'm going to incorporate 1 dumbbell into the work, here and here. Side raise. Next time, of course, I'm going to move the dumbbell to the other side, and we go the other way with the leg. Now this is one option. We feel very secure and strong here. Here's another option with the hand. Now here's another option with the leg. Bring the toe in towards the knee-ish. So we have balance. Shoulder, yes, medial delt. Straighter arm, that's harder. So find your best position and work with it. Love it. 4 more. 3, 2. All right, stay down on the floor, here and up. The arm needs to take a break, you go for it. Nice. 4 left. 3, 2, and 1. We're going to take the dumbbell to the other side. We're going to lift the leg off the floor. If you need to, you've got your balance option. Push up. It could be same arm or opposite arm. Whatever you like. Okay, I'll stay with the same arm. Woo! Lift and smooth. Outer thigh. Glute. 4. Stable leg. We have a slight bend in the knee. 2 left. Love it. All right, mid-range of motion. Find the middle. Hang on if you need to. It's not all the way up and it's not all the way down. It's that glorious mid-zone where you're starting to feel some burning discomfort in the muscle, not the joint. 1 more. We're going to pulse this, pulsing in. So imagine you've got that pillow or cushion in between your feet and you're squeezing it. Woo! Breathe in. And 4, 3, 2, isometric, hold. Now with that isometric, I'm going to hold my leg and now my arm. Ow! Palm can be turned out. That feels better. Or palm in. Hang on. 4 more, your leg is dying. 3, so is 2. Place the foot down, side to side. We're going to repeat all of that gloriousness on the other side of the body. Right? Here we go. Squat. And in. So we're just starting with the regular squat to see how that resonates. And then we're moving up into the lateral lunge. Okay. All we need to think about is foot placement. Yes. Add the arm. Lift and in. Or hand can be out here for balance. Remember, we can pick up the intensity by adding that toe to the knee. Balance challenge. Yay, word of the day. Hang in with me. 8, 7. Connect into the shoulder. Feel strong. 1 more. Plant it down. Down and up. Lift. Or straight arm. No pain in the joints. 4 left. 3, 2, and 1. Here we go. Up and in. So remember, you can choose the other arm if that's helpful for you for balance. This hand can be hanging on to the wall, a chair, something that's not going to move. Woo! Beauty. Can we do another 4? Let's try. 4. Hanging on to that balance. 3, 2. Stabilize. In and out. Finding the half range of motion. Right? Hello glutes. Hello out of 5. Standing foot is working so hard to keep you from falling over. 4 more. Pulses are coming. 3, 2, 1. Pulsing in. Pull in. In. Again, imagine you've got that pillow in between the feet or the knees. You're squeezing on it every time the leg comes in. 8, 7, 4, 3, 2, and hold it. Woo! For 4 more. 3, I'm going to point my toe. 2, you can leave the toe to touch the ground if you like. Shift side to side. Yes. You made it. That was a tough one. We're going to add another quick drink of water and reset for our final standing exercise. You guys are doing a great job. How are you feeling? Water, always wanting to rehydrate the body. Okay, if you're feeling ambitious, bring the dumbbells out. I'm working with 3-pound dumbbells. 5s are okay. You may find 8 to be a little bit much because it's high repetition, right? Books were great. Filled up water bottles with anything, water or otherwise. Let's move into our curtsy. So we're going to start alternating curtsy. Again, a reminder from the warm-up about our option on our curtsy. So if you don't like or something doesn't feel right with driving the leg behind, it's a step and a one-legged squat. However, I'm leaving my toe to touch the ground for balance. All right. So we're going to push back. Nice little tricep extension, slightly hinging forward, yet keeping the chest proud. Yeah. Good. What's feeling great in your body right now? I hope the answer is there's something. Maybe the arms, maybe the legs, maybe your heart and lungs, maybe just your attitude is on fire. You're loving it. Good. Okay, let's stay same side. Back and up. Toe tapping to the side. Push back. And a course, we are always moving our dumbbells with care, giving them purpose and placement. 2 more. Beautiful. Foot comes in behind. Here we go. In. So one foot's tucked in behind the other. Again, your option is here. All right. Lovely little bicep curls. Because earlier we were doing tricep extension. So it's a nice balance to front and back of the body. 8 more. 7. Posture check. Last 2. A little slower. Down for 2. 1, 2. In and up. So I've made my arms just a little more complicated. However, you don't have to. If something doesn't feel right, relax on the dumbbells. We're going to do another 4. Down, down. Push up. You have 90% of your body weight in your front leg. Or maybe only 75%, but more weight in the front leg than the back. All right, find your mid zone, middle. Remember, halfway up, halfway down. Wow! Quads, glutes, hamstrings. Yes. And 4 more. 3, our pulses are coming. 2, bring those dumbbells together, no arms. Lift up, up. Again, try and shift more weight into the front leg so long as your knee is not crying. Hit it. 8, 7, woo! 4, 3, 2, and hold the bottom. Kick back. Yes, you can. For 4. Beauty. 3, 2, and 1. Bring it together. Down and tap. Down and tap. That's our shift. Coming out of that movement pattern, releasing the muscles. 2 more. All right, team. Water if you need it. Or going back into our side-to-side curtsies. Now, if you're like me, the side you just worked is saying, I don't want to do side-to-side anymore, please. I hear ya. Okay, just the other direction. Down, up. Again, most of the body weight in the working leg. Option, single leg squat, tap out. Yes. Staying enthusiastic, team. Finding your yes, I can. Even if that means taking a couple breaks here and there. 4, 3, 2. Leave that foot behind. Down and up. Bicep curls. Okay, let's go down 2, up 2. You've got this. Down and up. Now remember, we went with a little different arm pattern. Moving it slow. So a little more recruitment for the upper back muscles. When you need to, alternate arms, right arm, left arm. You're graceful. You're powerful. Yes. The things you can do when you're willing to try. Last 2 slow ones. Work with it, friends. Here we go. Find it. Half up. Mid-range of motion. Feeling fabulous. Oh! I'm so glad you made it today. I'm so glad you chose to be here. Here's hammer curl option. Palm up option. Alternating option. There's no wrong way to move through the arms. Last one. And pulse. Lift up. Up. Ow! at this, I'm almost out of balance. 2, last 2, and walk it off. Little water gang. Whew, yeah, we're losing hydration throughout the hour. Some of it from our breath, right? Because our breath is hydrated. Some of it off of our body from sweat. And did you know you could sweat a cup out of your feet? So, especially if you're wearing shoes, we lose a lot of fluids when we're exercising, so stay hydrated. Okay, down to the floor for our plank piece. Oh, but I hate planks. Well, friends, they are so beneficial for you. If you're not loving the idea of coming to the floor, again, we can use whatever we were using for stability. So if you're using a kitchen chair, back it up against the wall so it's not going to slide across the room, right? A coffee table that's sturdy, not a glass coffee table, could also provide elevation. A step board, there's a number of different tools you can use. So, option 1, right, we're in a vertical position in plank or push-up. Option 2, we're down on the floor, either elevated on our hands or level with the floor. We're going to take those hands wide. Lower into push-up. Down and up. Now bring one knee into the elbow and back. Back down for push-up. Slow, controlled, long spine. And bring the knee in and back. Now where are your eyes looking? Not at your knees, right? Why not? Neck position, your cervical spine. We want to keep the cervical spine in line with the rest of the spine. So we're looking to the front end, perhaps of our mat. You're not loving the push-up, hold and plank. And one more here, love it. Okay, down onto the forearms. Again, if you're in your upright position, you can still be on the hands. Relax the fingers, we're going to tap out and in. Now working from my toes, but this is also effective working from the knees. So we are bracing the core. We're using the core to stabilize the hips and the shoulder. Our core muscles are primarily stabilizing for the spine. 4 more. 3, we feel it. 2, and 1, sit back. Relax for half a moment. Yes. Woo! Okay, join me. Side plank, or again, side to your chair or wall. Again, nice long spine. You'll have the option of holding the leg up if you like. We're going to be doing an oblique crunch, or you can come down on the floor to side plank. So option 1, we're long and extended. You can place that cushion under your rib cage, or we can place our bender ball under there, again to support the spine. Okay, so option 1, moving from the floor, is to lift the rib cage, pulling up. Option 2, we're going to bring the leg in. You can just do the arm, you can just do the leg. I'm going to add that extension over the ball. Are you breathing? Exhale. Inhale. So when we've got the ball or the cushion under our rib cage, we now have what? Balance. Yes. Hold it out there. This might be enough for you. This might work. This might work. This may work. 8 more. 7. We're knitting the abdominal muscles together. 4. 3. Relax through the neck and shoulders. 2. And 1. Great job. Move around to the other side. If you're using your chair, just face the other way. We're going to do the same series of movements. You're not going to not lead you astray, I promise. Set the shoulders in place, reach with the arm, or just elevate. Pulling up for 2. Again, if you're working from the floor, here's your option, right? I'm going to use my elbow as my pivot point. Elevate, right? We also have the option of adding in the knee. You still have that option. Pulling in, reaching and extending. Feeling good. Rest when you need to. Right? And maybe it's just here. Inhale, down, exhale up. Can we do 2 more? Let's give it a shot. And last one. So good. Hold it out. Again, holding it here, holding it here, holding it all. For 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bring it in. Wonderful. Okay, we are almost at the end. Hopefully our makeup hasn't run all the way down our face for those of us that have gone against the COVID retreat and put makeup on. I'm telling you, I'm not much of a makeup person to begin with, but that's one thing I do like to do to help me retain a little bit of normal. Put myself together. When I look good, I feel better. All right, so I'm going to place my Bender ball into my back. Your cushion can go in here as well, your bolster, your towel, giving us a little bit of vertical elevation from the floor. The shoulders roll back. The arms extend. We are knitting those abdominal muscles together in the front, pulling in gently. So what we're avoiding is a tenting or a doming of the belly. Now this is especially important for women that are postnatal that may have some stretching, diastasis recti in the belly. We want to help that heal. Shoulders are back. We're going to lift one arm. Now, if you don't have a cushion or ball, you can lie back on the floor and do this. So from the floor, here we are. And I'm going to get you to pick your feet up if you're on the floor. And friends from the floor, I'm going to give you the option. Alternate the leg. We're going to exhale as we reach up. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Keep going if you're able. Rest when you need to. I want to get back with my team here in the vertical position. Both arms, but not the legs if you're on your back. Now just the legs if you're on your back, not the arms. All right, arms and hold. I'm going to roll slightly so that the ball is now coming into my mid-back. And I'm going to try and coax my feet up off the floor. This might not work for everybody, and that's okay. So find your yes I can position. 4, right, maybe here. 3, maybe here. We're lying down on the floor, just the legs. Woo! We have so many options. 4, and I'm doing same arm, same leg, but it could be alternating. This is called an earthquake. Why? Because we're shaking so bad it feels like the earth is quaking underneath us. Hold here, sweep it out. Check that body position. Yeah! Sweep up, lift a little bit, sink back down. Lift a little, sink back down. From the floor, it's just a mini crunch. We're not coming off the floor if you're lying back down. Okay, we'll use that visual from the floor. It's here to here. Last 2, and we're going to move into our finale. And relax. Take the head down. You can pull the ball out from underneath you. Extend out. Right. So this knees in. We're gonna let those hips sink back into the floor. Bring them towards your screen. And we're gonna explore movement through the shoulder here. So I want you to find the spot where you feel most excited about holding, and stay there for half a moment, and then find another spot, and then find another spot. Because our shoulder has so much range of motion that if we just hold it right here, we're missing out on the benefits of stretching all the way through. Let's come up across the other side. And that is especially true for our breast cancer survivors, right? If you've had surgery or mastectomy in the chest, we want to find the spot where you feel most comfortable to stretch and lengthen in, and then the places where, you know what, it's still a little tender, but can I visit that spot for a moment? Right. Yeah, and I want to feel some release in the lower back with that twist. Great. Moving yourself to the front, we'll move into a quad stretch. There's a number of ways to get this done. So if you can find your ankle, we'll pull it in. Otherwise, we can leave the foot on the floor and lean back. And for those of you that may still be standing, we can do it very simply by tucking and dropping. Get that length through the hip flexor. So again, find your favorite spot. And again, you may need to kind of readjust or investigate and explore what your body says. Yeah, I love that one. And then where it says, ooh, that's a little interesting. And we'll come around to the other side. There we go. I know, always adjusting microphone belts. This is the life of a fitness instructor. Okay, again, find the spot in quad, in the hip, where it's exciting to stay, and then explore a little bit where maybe it's a bit tight. Yeah, again, some of you that have had knee issues, knee surgeries, we need to be very delicate about how deep we go into this position as well. Okay, feet in front, sitting up tall. If you need a little cushion under your bum to make that comfortable, go for it. Sit long, sit tall, take those arms up. Wiggle the toes, wiggle the fingers, and take a bow. Keeping that long, straight, formal spine bow. Breath in. Exhale. Again, breath. Do you notice how the breath is like a key in a keyhole? It unlocks the stress and the tightness. Again, breathe in. Just find your happy place there. Deep breath in, we'll come up. Breath always facilitates movement. Come around, cat stretch, how about there? Cat stretch is so fantastic. Gentle tuck of the tail, opening up lumbar spine, let the head relax. And then you can carefully move through into cow. And then how about exploring? What if you are like a happy cat and cow? Maybe your tail wants to wag a little bit through that. It's all about exploring our bodies. Great, come on into center. I'm going to bring us back into standing to make sure we can get up off the floor, okay? All right, hands to the knees. Give yourself a boost. Take a breath in. We are feeling, I hope, long, lengthened, super happy, hopefully proud of what we've accomplished. If you've taken some time off of exercising during our COVID retreat, don't feel surprised if that was really tough. But guess what? You can do this again and again and again and compare and see your progress very quickly move forward. Friends, it's been my absolute pleasure to be with you here, and I'm looking forward to connecting you in person when we have that opportunity. I can't wait to look into your eyes and say, how are you? What have you been through? Because I know for many of us, it's been emotional on this end and emotional on that end and everything in between. So love to you all. Can't wait to see my fitness family in person. Take care.